Joe Coburn was born in Ireland and emigrated to the United States at an early age. Irish immigrants generally took labor-intensive jobs like carpentry, masonry, and anything that involved construction. His family was part of the massive influx of Irish immigrants due to what was called the Great Potato Famine in Ireland, which lasted from 1845 to 1852. The cause of the famine was a disease in the potato crops, which a third of Ireland's population were dependent on. Joe Coburn's family settled in New York, where he became an apprentice bricklayer and studied the science of bare-knuckle pugilism during his free time, turning professional in 1856 at the age of 21. His first fight was against a fellow named Ned Price, which took place in Boston, Massachusetts, and lasted 3 hours until sunset fell. I have found no result printed on this match, though I think it's safe to assume that it ended in a draw, as it was only said that the fight was stopped at sunset. He was a heavyweight, standing at 5 foot 9 inches, weighing between 185 and 192 pounds. He was said to be an extremely fast fighter, light on his feet, and able to absorb punishment. On May 5th, 1863, an undefeated Joe Coburn met Mike McCool for a bare-knuckle championship match in Charleston, Maryland, for a price of $2,000, or about $50,000 in today's purchasing power. There were around 2,000 spectators. Mike McCool was 2 years younger and also born in Ireland, and came to the United States at 13 with his family to escape the troubles in Ireland. He stood at 6 feet 2 inches and weighed 200 pounds. His fighting style was less finessed and more brawler. He relied on his size, strength, and heavy right hand. Early in the bout, Coburn's skills showed an advantage over McCool, but he was thrown to the ground heavily by McCool, a move allowed by the London Prize ring rules. Coburn picked himself up off the canvas each time and landed 2 strikes for every one of McCool's. But McCool carried on, continuing to absorb punishment for 67 rounds, by which time he was badly injured and exhausted from blood loss. The fight was stopped at the end of the 68th round when it was said McCool was frightfully bruised and disfigured, making Coburn the champion and claiming the $2,000 prize. To this day, in the boxing community, Joe Coburn is thought of one of the greatest of all time.